Hmm?
But what helps you for actively memorizing simple is actually good because every language is a tool, and if you consider that the most common way to use a language
Okay,
is in
what I'm
communication.
saying is, for example, focus on English education
Hmm.
for children.
Hmm.
What is the best way to give them English education?
Well,
That, like my son is going to international school every
Right.
day. He's listening from teacher in English, right?
Right.
But does not improve our math a lot.
but his understanding must be pretty good.
Yeah,
His understanding is good, but he's not using it.
not using it. But more problem is vocabulary. Like okay, just communicate.
How can he make tests if he cannot express himself on paper?
Yeah, no problem. But just consider for university is different issue.
Hmm.
And as you know, the SAT
Yeah.
and the word is they need to memorize more than 10,000, right?
Okay.
So I think he's a little high, so he need to start to study and word vocabulary expanding. But the issue is how to expand vocabulary. But he is reluctant to memorize vocabulary. This is, I think, I understand. But
Well, basically, maybe you should tell him. But you know what? You need to watch movies, but you cannot watch movies with subtitles. So,
subtitle.
well, if you want to improve your vocabulary, watch movies, but you have to watch them in English without Japanese subtitles.
Yeah, he is watching movies in English.
Oh, okay. So, but then he must be improving his vocabulary.
Improving?
Yeah. No?
I don't think so. Because movie is children movie. Watching movie is not difficult word, not like a music.
Yeah, but actually in that way, okay, SAT may not be very helpful.
I tell you,
But
just
what I learned, for example, in from watching German movies, is conversation. Because you kind of understand by listening to German conversation, you get the feeling how it works, conversation, and how they build up their sentences, and how they have regular conversations in a bar or wherever. Conversation can be very, and it doesn't have to be like
this
complicated
is,
words.
This is next Monday's, my article. This is YouTube. No.
Ortega. This is
Ortega. This is what? Okay, I need to. So many.
Mm-hmm.
Like this.
An all-out attack, but you know what that
1, 2,
means,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Contributions,
13,
you know
14,
what that
15,
means.
20 for one article.
Yeah, but I think a lot of these words that you know what it means.
Yeah, I know everything I know, but I need to confirm more precise meaning.
Okay.
I don't understand this. This is pitiful,
Oh, I don't know that either.
and also
Confidence.
confident. Okay, this is
To confide in
close friend.
Yeah,
Mm.
somebody you can trust.
Everything I all understand. For the I try to pick dictionary for the reader. Okay,
Right.
I understand everything, but I try to use dictionary for reader.
Right, but you don't know that by heart, of course. Well, that's not. I don't think that's bad as long as you can kind of understand or grasp the meaning. For me, that's enough.
It means maybe I understand a lot.
But like to have a big vocabulary is wonderful if you really want to understand these complicated things. But everything starts by realizing that English is just a tool to communicate with other people. So to have a working knowledge of how to say regular things to somebody is a very good start to learn a language, I think.
It means force them to memorize?
Force them to use.
Good expression.
Mm.
I'm always telling to Takahashi, I showing the morning, just explaining my material, and I just use dictionary, but this is for use.
Mm.
And I pick a word for how to use this.
Right.
Okay. Like this morning, the one word I just difficult to use is, for example, bear. Bear. B-E-R is difficult for Japanese to use bear.
B-E-R.
B-E-A-R.
B-E-A-R.
Bear.
Mm. Oh. A bear, like an animal, or to bear with me?
Yeah, to bear with me. Not difficult. It's difficult to use. And the other word is render.
Render useless.
Render useless. This is also Japanese kind of.
And it's very difficult in the word in isolation is very difficult to translate, but it's.
Well, isolation is difficult.
So how would you translate it?
Isolation is.
Isolation, well, okay, but render.
Oh, render.
To bring into existence, or.
What how to pronounce it? Render. させる。させる。そうさせる。ん？ No, this is if you're going to see, okay. Renew. Render, させる。与える、させる、する。make. You said so rendered useless.
Yeah.
It's difficult to use render.
So render is a difficult word. Rendered him almost unconscious.
Also bear is, this morning I studied bear. Bear is difficult. And patient, not patient. This meaning this morning I just, this one. Bear little
resemblance. Yeah. So why do I know this? Because I saw this in movies.
Bear no relation to.
Yeah. Have no relationship with. So bear with me. These expressions, they all come from movies.
Really?
I never studied those. It's really, it comes from watching movies and then thinking. Then from the context, I understood. Oh, that's what it means. But about watching all of
this. So it means that you're going to tell the children, or you have to try to watch movie.
Watch movies, have conversations, try to find a friend and communicate via email.
Watching movies, they are happy for doing that.
Yeah, exactly. But it's not bad because actually it helps you to learn the language. So find a pen pal or something like that from overseas, where you can communicate in English.
Wait a minute, she is going to English school. So
girlfriend?
No girlfriend yet, and she is a whole day speaking in English.
It doesn't get better.
But I tell you, it's, even if he has girlfriend, English skill never improving.
Are you sure?
Sure. Like my former wife's son, he's also in the school, he went there, but I don't want to listen his English. His English like a very, low grade.
Really?
Yeah.
That's strange. Because basically you would expect if you are somewhere, if you constantly use it, then you gradually get better. But are they really speaking English in school, or are they just pretending?
No, it's now he's really speaking English. 2 years ago he couldn't speak English. Yes, and I just forced you should not use Japanese in school. You should study English, but speak English.